the loss, and you had to think at least one of those shots was going in, didn't you?
Yeah, off the hand, the first one, I thought there's no way it wasn't going in. It felt perfect. I gave it a chance, hit back rim. We drew up a great play. Not much else I could have done. Still, I mean, it's Big Ten, so we got to get over it. Big one Sunday, and just ready to move on.
You seem like a short memory shooter, like you don't lose confidence. Is that how you have to be? Just kind of just forget about it?
Yeah, you have to. I mean, I struggled with that earlier in the year for really the first time in my life, but I'm completely over that now, so you really just have to move on. It's next shot, next day, next practice, next game, so that's the mentality we have to keep.
What kind of defense do you expect from Rutgers? That's kind of what they're known for.
Obviously, they're the gauntlet to play against. We handled them pretty well the first time, so they're going to bring a whole new level of focus and intensity this time. So it's not going to be easy, but we got to get our motion offense working again and just take care of business.
How good has this team become at like flushing these games? Because you had a couple streaks and then the winning streak. How good have you become at moving on to the next game, whether you won or lost?
I mean, we're still growing throughout the year. You kind of have to. Every 3 days is a massive game, it seems like. So you just have to get over it, learn from it, but be ready to move on and get ready for the next one.
Fran was saying he often doesn't even know who you play next. How far do you know down the schedule who you're playing? How much do you keep track of that?
I mean, you try not to. We really try and take a one game at a time mentality. Just to, I mean, like I said, like every game's its own new challenge,
Sure.
new gauntlet. So you really just have to be focused one at a time.
Sure was uplifting and positive, but just kind of what was the message from Fan and the players to you after last night's game?
Yeah, just a lot of. I mean, there's people were saying make that shot seven or 8 times out of 10. They said we really. I mean, that's the play we wanted, the play we got. We executed it perfectly, and just half an inch long, I guess, and that's kind of what happens. But everyone's super positive. That we really paid attention to detail last night. Played a pretty solid game, at least defensively. We can clean a few things up offensively, but we'll be fine.
How much confidence maybe does it give you that even as a team, you guys didn't shoot it well from the free throw line or 3-point line, and you still were, one shot away from getting the victory?
It just shows kind of the fight we have. Even on a really off shooting night, we were right in there in one of the toughest environments in the Big Ten and against a really good team. So proud of our fight. We battled all the way to the end and came down to, like I said, just a couple of inches maybe.
You always hear about you have like shooting gyms and favorite gyms to shoot in. Are the same with rims? You've been around the league now. Do the rims change at all? Are some softer than others? Are there places where there's shooting rims?
Yeah, you definitely notice that kind of on like when we're going through shoot around. You notice the different like rims, net style, stuff like that. So you get used to it, and then just try and put a good stroke on it and see if it goes in.
I just have to ask, being from Evanston, is Northwestern one of the worst shooting gyms? Because it always seems like it is.
I have not been there yet,
Okay.
so we'll be there in a couple weeks.
I'll ask you afterwards.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, guys.